Hello friends, and welcome back to Swiftlessons for another by request song tutorial. In today's session, we're back to the classics with another Elvis Presley tune. This one comes from 1960 and is entitled Pocket Full of Rainbows. So I'm going to take you through the strumming pattern and also the chord changes for the intro, verse, and chorus sections. And as always, you can follow along, use my chord sheet and my tab at patreon.com/swiftlessons. Now let's get started with a full demonstration of the tune. I want you to see what you can get just using your ear and your musical instincts. Then we can move on to the instructional segments. Let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I don't worry whenever skies are gray above. Got a pocket full of rainbows, got a heart full of love. Mr. Heartache, I found a way to make him leave. Got a pocket full of rainbows, got a star up my sleeve. Kiss me extra tender, hold me extra tight, 'cause I'm saving your sweetness for a lonely night. No more teardrops now that I found a love so true. Got a pocket full of rainbows and that I'm full of you. Kiss me extra tender, hold me extra tight, 'cause I'm saving your sweetness for a lonely night. No more teardrops now that I found a love so true. Got a pocket full of rainbows and that I'm full of you. Rainbow, 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 rainbow.
Okay, close look at the fretboard, getting started breaking down my approach to playing Pocket Full of Rainbows. We're in the key of D, standard tuning. The intro section is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very simple. It's just D major, played up here in the 5th fret position. So that's 5th fret high E string, 7th fret B, 7th fret G string. Kind of just a partial of the bar chord shape. Then we're going down to a chord called B minor/D. Okay, it's a little staircase shape, 4th fret G, the 3rd fret B, and the 2nd fret high E. Strumming again from the D string down. Repeat that twice. We're going to have a measure for each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now when I get to the last B minor/D, I tend to throw in a few extra strums to get myself to the D major chord where I start my verse section. So that would sound like this. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I don't worry. Okay, so just a down, up to kind of build the energy, get myself into the verse. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, down, up, D major. Okay, if you can play that, then you're ready to move on to the verse section. Okay, jumping into the verse section and following along using my chord sheet, which you can print out at patreon.com/swiftlessons. Getting started with line number 1, it's going to sound like this. Starting with the D major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't
Okay, so very simple. We started with the D major chord, 2nd fret of the G string, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret high E string. Standard D major chord. We're gonna have that for one measure and strum a calypso pattern. Down, down, up, up, down, up. That's a strumming pattern that we can use for the most part throughout this entire song. Okay, so we're gonna have that D major chord for a measure there with the calypso pattern, then move on to that B minor / D chord, same exact strumming pattern. Repeat those changes again, the D chord, B minor / D, to E minor, 2nd fret A, 2nd fret D, E string to high E string. Alright, you put all those chords together and we've got D major, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, B minor / D, D, and B, E minor, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Okay, now we're on to line number 2. This part's gonna sound like this. Got a pocket full of rainbows, got a heart full of love. Okay, so we started with a variation of our A7 chord shape. All right, so we're gonna have the 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd fret B, that's an A7 chord, but add your pinky to the high E string, 2nd fret, that F sharp note. We've got this really cool shape. A7, add 13, same strumming pattern. Transition to a G major chord, 3rd fret low E string, 2nd fret A string, pinky on the 3rd fret high E string, same strumming pattern. To a regular A7 chord. Alright, then transition to that D major to B minor / D change. 2 times through. Okay, now let's put lines 1 and 2 together now. We start off with the D major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't worry. The D chord. Whenever skies so gray above, got a pocket full of rainbows, got a heart full of love. B minor. Alright, just like that, everybody. Now we need to repeat that entire thing again for the second half of the verse. Mr. Heartache, I found a way to make him need the E minor. Got a pocket full of rainbows, A7, got a star up my sleeve. Then the D to B minor, 2 times through. Alright, then that'll get you into the chorus section. Okay, very well done, everybody. You have the intro section, you have the verse section. Now we're moving on to the chorus. This is going to feature one tricky chord, and that is a bar shape, F sharp minor. So getting started with line number 1, it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, F sharp minor. Kiss me extra tender, hold me extra tight. Okay, so very, very simple. We started with the F sharp minor. I'm barring across the 2nd fret. My thumb is nice and low, so my wrist comes forward. My index finger straightens. Then my ring finger and my pinky go to the 4th frets of the A string and the D string. Okay, squeezing with the hand and pressing my chest into the guitar to get a perfectly clear bar chord shape. Same strumming pattern. Then transition to a G major chord. Back to the F sharp minor. And then an E minor chord shape. Put all that together and we've got kiss me extra G major, F sharp minor,
hold me extra tight.
Alright, we need to repeat the F sharp minor to G change. Now we're on to line number 2 of the chorus. Sounds like this.
'Cause I'm saving your sweetness.
We'll have an E7
For a lonely night.
and then a nice short strum on the A7 chord shape. Okay, so again, the F sharp minor for a measure, the G chord to a measure, then an E dominant 7 chord shape. Alright, this one's new. For the beginners out there, 2nd fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, 1st fret of the G string, that's an E major chord, but we're adding our pinky to the 3rd fret of the B string. You might need to give yourself a stretch there. Alright, lay down that calypso strumming pattern, and then strum the A7 chord shape, alright, without the pinky there. You're going to strum and then cover up the strings, so that way it's staccato, short and detached. Okay, you put that together and we've got
'Cause I'm saving your sweetness.
E7,
For a lonely night.
Alright, then that'll get you back into your verse section. Okay, let's put the entire chorus together now. Starting with the F sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kiss me extra tender. Hold me extra tight. 'Cause I'm saving your sweetness.
E7,
For a lonely night.
and of course I like to keep the strums going over those dead strings. I'm dead fishing the fretboard. Okay, making sure that all those strings are completely dead. Alright, then that's going to get me into verse number 2. Okay, very well done everybody. Basically at this point you've added another easy strummer to your repertoire. Because we're on to verse number 2, it's going to be the same thing as verse number 1, but halved. It's only going to be 2 lines. Let's see if you can play along. Starting with that D chord, 1, 2, 3, 4.
No more teardrops.
The D chord,
Now that I've found a love so true.
A7 add 13,
Got a pocket full of rainbows.
A7,
And that arm full of you.
Alright, then we're going to repeat the D to B minor change, but just do it once. Before going to chorus number 2, which is going to be exactly like chorus number 1. Alright, from there we're on to verse number 3, which is the same exact thing that we had before for the other verses. But we're going to have a little coda at the end. So as you get to the end of verse number 3, we have the A7 add 13,
Got a pocket full of rainbows.
A7,
And that arm full of you.
just go back and forth between D and B minor / D.
Rainbow. Rainbow.
Repeat it a couple more times.
Rainbow.
Once more.
Rainbow.
A little retardando slowing down for a dramatic ending. Congratulations everybody, you're ready to perform. Alright friends, thanks so much for checking out this lesson on Pocket Full of Rainbows. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, big thanks to my supporters at patreon.com/swiftlessons. I hope you're enjoying all those extra resources. And thanks to you guys, I got many more lessons coming up. So keep checking in, please subscribe, please share. This is Rob at Swift Guitar Lessons in Philadelphia, saying happy picking.